GRIPIT ActiveTape product version 2 on the market. We're very happy and impressed that this product has effectively taken existing brands and improved all dimensions of the tape, including energy storage where the memory is kept in the fabric, waterproofing, improved sideways stretch, and improved functionality of the tape in terms of its capacity to fail. So here's another brand. I just want to demonstrate this, and there's a really important thing to consider when we're doing this test with this machine. One is that this is just a machine test, so this tape and our V2 active tape will immediately store energy. This just shows you with the parameters of the device, but in real life the tape will take load very early. Now what we're going to do here is that we're going to do this without any bias. Now there's a way you can bias this. There's a way where we just keep the thumb on the device to pull the device, and that's a consistent level of tension through the measurable parts of the device. There is a trick where you can actually grab the device like this or like this, and you can actually torque it. You can actually bend it and create a false reading, and that can actually improve the tension in the tape through a torque mechanism. But we don't bias our testing, so you'll see this is very transparent. Okay, here we go. So we're looking to see how much tape of this other brand can store into the tape, and we know that this is obviously the dynamic tape brand. So I have my ruler here, and we'll just see different parameters and how the tape stores energy. So we're going to start with the initial measure, and then 11 centimeters through, 15 and 19. So off we go. So we pull the tape, and we've got a dial that will give us information as to when the tape takes load. So we can see here around the 7.5 mark, the tape takes 2.6 pounds. And then if we pull further, we'll get to 11, and the tape takes 4.2. And I said we'll go to 16 next, and the tape takes 6.1. And then we'll go up to 19, and we've got 6.8. Now, we'll let that come back in again, and let's keep this all nice and consistent. Now you'll see straight away, when I come back to 0, the tape gets quite floppy, and I can't even, because it's stretched and failed its form. So we just need to get that back to 0, which is there. So I apologize, it looks a bit floppy, but the tape has stretched. Now, we'll reset the device, and let's do those measures again. Okay, so we're looking for the first point where the tape takes load. Off we go. It was 7.5 last time, and this time we're still waiting, and we're still waiting, and we're still waiting, and we're still waiting. Here we go. So 2.4, but if you look here at the ruler, that's at 17. The first time it was 7.5. So you can see that the tape doesn't have really a memory. So unfortunately the tape fails, and we provide no bias or torque into the tension. And that's that one. Okay, so now we have ActiveTape version 2. So a much more technical nylon material, and some very impressive features including the capacity for the tape to have more of a memory. Now we lose a little bit, but we call it memory fabric because compared to what's on the market, it almost holds its form throughout, albeit a little bit less. Not like the previous where we saw 7.5 centimeters of stretch was 2.2 pound, and then it took 17.5 to get to 2.2 pounds. So here you'll see ActiveTape is a little bit different. Has better four-way stretch, better waterproofing, and better functionality because it doesn't fail its form. Okay, here we go. So we're at 0, 0, we're at 0 on the stretch and on the centimeters, and let's see where the first point of tension comes into the ActiveTape V2. So we're pulling here, and we're looking for a dial. Okay, so 7.5, we get 2.3. So about the same as the other brand. So we're storing energy early. There's no manipulation of the device. There's no torquing at the end of it. Okay, and then we just pull that further. We're going to go to 11, and we have 4.4. Okay, and then we go to 16, and we have 8.7. So much more than the dynamic tape. And then up to 19, we have 11.8. So that's about 2-3 pound more than the dynamic. Okay, that's very impressive. Okay, so then we're going to bring the tape back and just keep this as consistent as possible. We're going to bring this back to 0. Now, one exciting thing you'll see versus a dynamic, as I come back to 0, the tape hasn't flopped, okay? it's kept its form. That's the memory I was talking about. So now we'll just reset the device. So these are all features to show you that we've improved on the existing products, which happens in every category of anything in life, that something always can be improved, and that's what we've done. Okay, so here we go again to see if the tape has a level of memory. So we'll start at 0 again, nothing's changed, we're pulling the tape the same. We expect it to be a little bit more than 7.5, but not much. So as we're going, we're at 7.5 now. We're gonna go a bit further, and we're at 9, where I think it should about, yep, so at 8.5 to 9, we've got 2.2. Now remember, the dynamic was 17.5 centimeters to get 2.2 the second time. So as we pull this up, we're just gonna be careful we don't move the ruler here. 11 centimeters, 3.6. 16 centimeters, 9. Now remember, it was 17.5 when we only got 2.2 with the dynamic the second time. Okay, and then 19, we're at 12.3. So we've got a very, very, very robust quality product that has a memory, which means that as you pull and pull and pull, the tape will continue to store a very similar amount of load, which unfortunately doesn't exist with the dynamic tape. Plus the additional features with the more improved sideways stretch, as you can see here, which is 80% of the longitudinal. And as I said, if you pull this tape forever, it doesn't curl, it just continues to hold its form. Okay, thank you.